Hey everybody, this is Tambian and I'm back with another third-party Transformers video review. And this time I have Warbotron WB01-D Whirlwind, which you may also know him as Vortex. Once again, the boxes are the same, where it has the cardboard sleeve on the outside and then the box on the inside. So let me show you real quick. You can see Warbotron right here, along with the figure in robot mode. And then on the side, right here, you have the Whirlwind name and his rank on there. And then on the back you have that picture again, where if you stack all the boxes together you can get a picture of Warbotron. And then you just have the Warbotron logo right here. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. Come on. This one's a pretty sticky one. Dang, boy. You'd be stuck. Okay. Let's try it the other way. There we go. Alright, so there's the box out of the sleeve, and as you can see, there's that picture again of Whirlwind in color. And then you come around here to the side, there's nothing here except for that planet, which is normal. And then you come on the back and you can see him in, it's kind of a little light and you can see some of me in the background, but you see him here in his robot form and then in his helicopter form. And you come onto the side right here, and then you have a picture of him, his rank, sergeant, and then some other stuff. And nothing on the top, and then on the bottom it's just that Warbotron logo, along with some warnings on here that are, looks like it's in Chinese. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box and check him out. Alright, so I'm back in here. I have Whirlwind out of the packaging and in his alt mode. So along with him, inside the box, he also comes with his little tech spec card thingy, and you can see that he is 5 skill, so 3 strength and 4 intellect. He also comes with an extra, I think this is actually, I don't know if this is for his arm. It's one of the ratcheting pieces. I do believe it's for his arm. I'm not 100% sure, but he does come with these orange bits. I think they're for the helicopter blades. Just to combine them together to make like a 2-bladed weapon type thing. And I'll try and remember to show that off to you in his robot mode. And then he also comes with his instructions. Just like the other instructions that came with Sly Strike, where it's not a comic book, it's just a fold out, almost 11 by 17 piece of paper that has the instructions on how to transform him, and the parts that move are in red. So on one side it has his instructions on how to transform him into his combined mode, and on the other side it's how to transform him into his robot mode. Alright, so pretty much all the extra accessories, all his weapons and stuff, are needed to make his helicopter mode. His swords become his rotors, and then his gun actually becomes the nose part of and the front landing gear for the helicopter mode. And these are already on there in robot mode in the packaging. So it's not a bad helicopter mode. It actually looks pretty good. A lot of the stuff is actually hidden. The only thing that you can see that's robot on him is actually his arms, and they're hidden underneath here. And that's pretty much it. Like, his legs are hidden really well. You can see his chest. You can barely see part of his head right there. You can see the top part of his head. That's about it. The cockpit, though, does open, and you can see there's a nice little, it's actually 2, yeah, they got it right. So there's 2 chairs in there. So I just noticed the one at first, but there's 2 of them in there. He does have retractable landing gear, so you can fold these up like that, and the rotors do spin, so you have that. other than that, that's pretty much it for the helicopter mode. You know, it's got some nice paint apps. I do enjoy that they went ahead and took a little extra time, added some orange to these missile tips right here. And that's about, well, this right here. That's probably pretty much it on the paint apps. You know, you have these portions and this done, and some other things, you know, but that's, you know, you don't really have any lights or anything like that. So headlights or tail lights, they are supposed to have lights right here, and I think on the tips of the wings, I think, and maybe one in the front, but those aren't indicated on here, so that's all right. I think this is actually supposed to be a light also for the underneath. All right, so let's go ahead and show off the transformation. So first thing what we're going to do is we want to actually take this, and we're going to take the whole nose cone off. So you just take this and pull down, see, like that, and this actually becomes a weapon. So we'll set this off to the side for right now. And then we're going to come here to the arms, and we're going to work on these. So you want to pull this out like that, and then you want to come here to the fist. You can see the fist in here. You flip that out, and then you're going to take this right here and rotate it down, and you see that there's a little notch for that to go into right there. And then you're just basically going to go and ratchet this arm down. So that's the arm. So we'll do that for this side again. And you're going to untab that, and you see that this part right here tabs into here, and this part right here kind of clips into right here. It doesn't do it too well, but it, you know, at least there's some place for it. So flipped out the hand, flip this down, and then rotate the arm down like that. Alright, so then once we have this done, we're going to start focusing on the feet, or on the legs. So what you want to do is you want to take this piece right here, this panel, flip this up, and then you're going to take these and flip these down. A little bit like that, just a little bit. Then you're going to take these panels right here. You're going to flip this up. You're going to flip this up. Then you're going to take and kind of split these right down the middle. It's a little rough because it's got three places that it actually tabs into. So, and I'll show you those three spots. So there's one right there, one right there, and one right there. And they're all little bitty nubs that kind of go into these holes right here. So you want to be a little careful. So I'll go ahead and split the legs. So you want to flip that like that. And then what you want to do is you want to rotate this right there, and then rotate this back. So I'm going to do that again on this side. Rotate, which way do I have this? Okay, like that. Rotate that, and then rotate this back. So then these all go together like this. So this kind of, it doesn't really lock into place, it just kind of sticks there. And then what you want to do is you want to take these. You see that there's kind of a notch right here, so you want to flip these up and then kind of push it into here. It's not going to tab into place, but it'll kind of rest there. And I'll try and show that to you again here. So you want to flip that up and then just kind of twist it in. I wish it had like a hole in there or something where you could push that in there and it would kind of lock into place, but it doesn't really do that. So the feet. Flip this forward, flip the heel back, put the foot forward, flip the heel back, and you have some feet. So might as well stand him up on his legs now that we can do that. Alright, so now next part, what we want to do is we're actually going to take this whole section right here and we're going to flip it up. I gotta remember where it is that we flip it up at. There you go, like that. And it'll kind of stay right there. It doesn't really lock into place. This will flip down. So right there. Then what you do is you come up here and you bring this back. You see these two tabs, and there's two more notches on his shoulders. So you're going to bring this back down and then rotate it around, and then you see these, the notches that you had before, well, they go into some holes that are on the back of this back. Then flip this panel down and just kind of fix this stuff up a little bit. His head, and there you have Whirlwind in his robot mode, basically. So, you know, you have your weapon right there, and then you have the basically the sword bits on his back. Alright, so you have this weapon right here, and this weapon, to transform it or to turn it into a gun, you just rotate this around and then take this and then flip the handle out, and it's now a gun. So you can take it and put it on his hand. I find that it doesn't fit very well. You have to kind of turn his hand a little bit and stuff just because of this piece is right here, but you can actually take these pieces and you can pop them off. And then it fits a little bit better in there. So you can do that, and then just make sure you don't lose this, but it looks like it may have been glued on, so I don't know, that glue didn't stick very well. And then also what you can do, like I was showing you before, you can take these pieces right here, and then you can actually remove these swords. And I guess you can kind of go like that, make a bladed weapon. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. You can take and put them on his arms like that. If you want to, you can actually take and remove these guns if you want to, and you can put it up here. You just do whatever you want to with this thing. You can take and go like, no, yeah, that won't go. Never mind. Got a little crazy there. So you have these weapons right here. You can actually take these and you can bend these portions down. I have no idea. Let me get these tweezers because these are a little stiff. You can flip these down. They're not, the posts aren't long enough to fit in his hands, but I guess if you wanted to, you can put them right here. But I don't know. I can't see why you wouldn't just use that tab. I don't know. I really don't know unless you wanted it. That doesn't fit in there that well. I don't know. Extra play options they decided to throw in there. So, and it's on both sides. Oops. Alright. His ball joints are a little loose on his feet. And that's why you keep seeing him tip over. Or me keep having to adjust his feet. So let's go ahead and show off his articulation real quick. So we're going to go up to the head first because that's where I always start. And you know, we're going to look at the light piping. Light piping is really awesome because you got 3 points. You got the visor and the 2 parts on the head, and then you have it's a ball joint at the head, so you can go up, you can go down a little bit, you can turn it left and right, you can go all the way around if you do wish so. And see, the whole back part of his head is just the inlet for the light piping. Then you come down here to the arm, and for the shoulder you can go forward, you can go back. Then there's another joint that goes out like that, and then there is a cut right here, so you can go like that. And then the elbow, and then the wrist, you can turn the wrist like that a little bit. I don't think it's really supposed to be done like that. You could twist it. He has the one knuckle for all fingers kind of thing. Then you come down here to the waist. You do have a waist swivel, and then you do have these little flaps right here. Can actually fold up a little bit to give yourself a little bit more clearance for the legs to go forward and back. Maybe that's what the that extra ratchet thing is. It's maybe for the hips. Swivel, then knee, and then you come down here to foot. You can twist the foot. You can turn this right here. It's on a ball joint, so you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Then you come down here, and you can actually twist the heel too. So it's a extra thing right there. And I must say, I really do enjoy this figure. He has really bright colors. I really dig that blue and the purples and stuff. I think they did Vortex justice on this figure, and it's really nice. The only problem that I really have, like I was saying, was with the feet. It's really easy to like push them back, and then the heels will pop up, and then he wants to fall back a lot. And then really with the this right here, but you know, really you can go like this, and you can take it and you can tap it onto his arm like this, and it doesn't look that bad. It really does not look that bad if you tap it onto his arm like that. It does make his arm extremely heavy, but it doesn't look that bad. Or you can also take it and I think I've done it. I don't know if I have or not. Let's see if I can get it through here. No, I can't. I thought I had done it before where I got that handle through, but I think you can do it underhand sling, but it doesn't really fit that well. I think mainly it would fit if you had this portion right here, but I don't know. I don't know about this gun. This gun is a little strange, a little off for me. Just like with all the other Warbotron figures, I feel like his plastic quality is okay. On some of the other figures, I've noticed that where chest pieces clip into and stuff, like a really hard click, some of that plastic is kind of wearing away a little bit, but I haven't really noticed it on this guy right here. Like if you look, you can see just, well, I did notice one thing, and it's right here, and you can see what I'm talking about. See how it's kind of chipping off? But it's really hard to see. It's mainly I can see it with my normal eye, but you can see how that's kind of at an angle, at a beveled angle. Before it was a like a straight edge, so it's more of a beveled angle now. Let me get my thumb out of the way, and that's mainly for transformation. But it's, you know, you don't get that all the time. It's not I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's not going to be something that's going to hinder your figure. It'll lock into place still. It's just worn off a little bit of the excess plastic on there. It's pretty much the only thing that I've noticed with the plastic quality on this guy. I don't feel like anything is gonna intentionally break these. I've transformed a couple of times and I haven't lost any of these tabs. I feel like if it was going to break anywhere, it would break on these little tabs, and I haven't done that yet. I haven't lost any. Crossing my fingers, I haven't lost any small tabs on any of these figures yet. So that's pretty much going to do it for Whirlwind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Remember, I have a whole bunch of other videos out there. Don't forget to check those out. This has been Tembiota, and I'll see you next time.